guys. Well, it's another Silver Age Sundays. We actually went to TampaCon yesterday with Sean, with Steve, with Byron, and we saw a bunch of friends and stuff.
Yeah.
But me and Sean are gonna get the negative stuff about this con out of the way first before we go to the
Yep.
positive. The big thing was I assumed it would be
All right.
$40 at the
All right.
door.
So you assumed all throughout the months Saturday tickets was $40, right?
Right, right,
But I knew it happened a couple weeks ago when we went to Orlando Toy Show. It was twenty
right,
dollars for Saturday, but at the
right.
door
It
it
was
was
25 or
25,
something.
and you couldn't
Right,
pay online no more after what Wednesday. They
right,
took the online pay off, so you have to pay at the door. So I was
yeah,
like, man, let me buy my Tampa Bay tickets now because I
right,
ain't trying to pay an extra $10. As I thought,
right,
I thought they
right.
was gonna go up $10 from 40 to
I
50.
thought so. I thought the same
So
thing.
when
So
you guys said that you was gonna buy your tickets at the door, me and Byron already pre-ordered. I was like, they're gonna pay 50. You were saying that, oh, it's $50 because that's how much I pay. It's 40
right,
plus the service plus the
I even
tax
assumed it
is
was
50.
gonna be $50. I mean, yeah, because when we buy it online, it was 49 already. So I'm like, so it'll probably be 50 at the door. Dude,
Yeah,
they said 60. I'm like, what the? Yeah,
that's crazy, man.
60 freaking dollars.
yeah,
They jumped $20.
yeah. And then even me and Steve were standing in line. They says, "Don't do limbo." I imagine if we did limbo over that damn pole, it would have been $10 more on top of freaking $60.
Yeah, they crazy, man.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
like, I would have been pissed had I had to shell out $60 just with you two.
yeah.
And like I said, the con to
Less
me,
than.
I only went mainly for Brown Sugar Outlaw, but
Mm,
you guys tagged along and it
yeah,
made the day better because we ended up leaving. We went to
yeah.
get some nice sandwiches, bro. I just had the roast beef sandwich in front of Jake today. I
You ate in front of them?
I ate it and it was delicious, man. I was like, damn,
Dude, I was
I want
so
more.
no lie, I was so full.
And I,
I
I
did. I,
ate the cake and I ate half that shit. I put it back in the refrigerator. I was like, yeah, I get the rest of it.
You still got some cake left?
I still got some cake left.
Damn.
And then we went
Dude,
to
I
Tim's
was
after
so
that.
full. Yeah, yeah, and I was so damn full still, man. From it, I was so full still. For last night, I'm like, oh shit, I'm still full.
But yeah, the con itself,
hmm
they had like 10 to 11 comic vendors, and they were all up front. So that was probably a positive. All the comic
Yeah,
vendors was up front, right near the exit. So next time, if we even go next time, we just
yeah,
stay by the front area without even walking around.
yeah, yeah.
It makes it
Well,
a
dude,
quick exit.
that might be the last time we go to that damn con, man, because it's not even all the other cons we've been to is worth it, man. This one's not even worth it
It's not
anymore. It's
worth
like,
it, man.
yeah,
But Cree told me that the people there liked us, so they might be there next year. So if I go next
ah,
year, I'll go solo next year.
no, no.
Y'all,
If
y'all
you
ain't got
go,
to tell me that.
if you go, me and Steve are gonna buy that crap online this time. We're not gonna go to the door. That's we learn our lesson this time.
What's up, Rich?
I'll I'll even buy Steve's ticket online if I got to, man. Because dude, we're not paying no freaking. Well, what next year gonna be like another freaking another 20? So it's a freaking $80. No, hell no.
But she was saying that could be the con for her because they like the her performance and the cosplay and judge and stuff. So
No, that's
they're
cool.
gonna bring about next year.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
it's more of a cosplay con is what it is.
Yeah, cosplay,
It's,
pop
it's,
culture.
bro, they had an assortment of stuff that be like, what the fuck is this doing here? You got
Yeah,
Tampa Bay Comic Con,
yeah.
and yet I see vendors selling some junk.
Fudge. I saw
Like,
the fudge people right in the
yeah,
middle.
I'm like, I ain't going there to buy no fudge.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
I
saw
go there to
fudge.
buy some comics.
We saw
Yeah,
fudge.
I
Well,
understand. You got your toys, you got your art
yeah,
prints, you got your figures and all that stuff. Jedi sword.
Those are okay. Yeah, those are okay.
Yeah, but at least have 15 to 20 comic book vendors. If you're gonna have comic in the title of your con.
And then what was it?
Heroes Con, Rich.
Yeah.
Heroes Con. That's the one con out of state that we are looking forward to.
Yeah. Me, you, Steve. Yeah, man. Heroes Con, and that I want to experience at least once. San Diego, I want to at least experience at least once. So we can say we did it.
I don't need to. For me personally, I don't need to experience San Diego.
Yeah.
If I never go to San Diego, that's fine with me.
Right.
You know, San Diego is even less about the comics, and it's just more about the overall Hall H experience, the movies, and all that stuff. So I don't really need San Diego. If I win a free trip to San Diego, then yeah, it's free. I'll take it.
Right. That's the main reason. Only reason I want to go. The only reason I want to go. I have a couple people that can get me in. That's the main reason I want to at least try it once to see what it's about. So but yeah, but all out, man. The con was good though, man. Honestly, I'm glad we went with each other, because if we went by ourselves, I would have been more pissed.
Yeah, it was all right. It wasn't great.
Thoughts, man.
Yeah.
It was boring, pretty boring. But they had some good prints and stuff, man. We found some good prints. There was a few comic vendors that were pretty decent.
Yep.
Man, when you go to Heroes Con, man, that's all it is comics. They're about the comics, not all that other fluff. So we don't need,
Yeah, we don't need all that fluff.
All the Pokemans and all that shit.
Yeah, all those card dealers and all those.
I understand that they trying to appeal to a wider audience doing all that. And when you think of conventions, especially like the shows that don't have comics in it, like I saw Marvelous Comics posted on Byron's post about GalaxyCon and how disappointed that was. If it ain't got the title comic in it, then I don't expect that to be about comics. Same with Fanboy Expo. I know Simply Incredible said that Fanboy Expo was the same way. It's all about the celebrities. When I went last year, I knew it wasn't going to be no comics. Plus, Daytona Beach Comic Con was the following week. So I was not even thinking about comics going there. I was thinking about Godfather, the wrestler, Keith David, Tia Carrara, and that's it.
Yeah.
I think me and Jace went there for 2 hours. We left around after 12 because we did what we wanted to do, which is meet the celebrities. So these cons have positives, just like when we went to the toy show. We went to the toy show mainly for Sting.
For Sting,
Devon was a bonus.
Yeah.
Right? And I was able to get a picture with him. We did the follow-up with Sting, and we were done.
Yeah.
I ain't expect much from that show. The comics that they had there was mediocre, and everything else we didn't really care about. Yeah, toys is fine, and I don't mind toys, but I don't need a whole show about it. So if I know a whole show is about toys, then I'm not going to really go in there with expectations. I'm just going in there for the follow-up and whatever else I see, and that's it.
Right. Yeah, man. Like I said, the con was good. I mean, honestly, it was what made it good was with you guys. That's to being honest. Yeah, because if it was like I said, with you
interacting with the people there, like Pedro, Comic Club. I haven't seen them since Daytona Beach, so it was great to see them.
Yeah, and interacting with him, interacting with the guys of Bay. What is it? Bay Area Comics. It was nice to interact. Dude, I never noticed that, but we know a lot of damn vendors through all of us. You know what I mean? I never noticed that. I'm like, crap, we know a lot of people, man.
Yeah, well, shoot, Brian taught the one guy. He was one of his students, and now he's got a comic. Yeah, he's got a comic. Booths everywhere. He goes everywhere.
And then especially I felt bad for him too, because where he's set up, he's not set up front like everybody else was. He was set up towards the freaking photo op people. So like you saw it, where the freaking this lady's line came right into their straight into their booth.
Yeah, spilling into their booth. A lot of people standing and blocking their.
I'm disappointed. Not when Byron mentioned about he didn't go see the artist. What's up, Big O?
Yeah.
That he was supposed to see, and I wanted to check his booth out as well. I was also disappointed we didn't go back to Joe Doyle's booth because I wanted to pick up one of those books that he had.
Yeah. But
we'll get a chance to see him again.
Yeah. He's supposed to be at Daytona. He might be at Infinity Con too, maybe. But I know for sure he's gonna be at Daytona for sure. So, but the whole thing with even the freaking artists, man, it was one area. All of us walked by it. It was one freaking area. Not even. It was probably about this big.
Man, a few years back, it was pretty good, man. Like just like in 2019, man, Tampa Bay was a pretty big con. Had a lot of comics and everything.
I felt like the setup at 2019 was way better than what we saw yesterday.
Yeah.
Because that whole area where we met Bob Layton and a couple of other artists, they had it set up perfectly within the whole line.
Right.
Yeah, it was towards the back, and you had a whole aisle to go anywhere you wanted, but not this time.
No, not this time. This time it was dead. That damn thing was dead center, and it was only those set of artists too. It was one area too, and there was supposed to be like a female artist there. I didn't see her. I didn't like the list. Like I only saw one out of the whole list. I'm like,
and another thing is they were so like late with certain announcements.
Yeah,
like I didn't even know Casper Van Dien was there, the man who played Rico in Starship Troopers. I'm like, what? He was there. And then I see they announced him like a few days before the con. I'm like, bro, y'all trying to get
4 days. 4 days before the con was. Yeah. 4 days before the con, and then they announced a couple other people after that too. Like I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, I didn't know they were coming.
Michael Rook could come for Friday only, so that gives people short notice. Like, oh shit, I ain't even got enough money to see him, and he's coming.
Right. Yeah.
I know Steve met him in 2019. Got that book signed.
Yeah, I got a book signed by him. But man, that would have been nice to see him again. I can't believe he wasn't there Saturday, just Friday. That's weird, man.
Yeah, normally people come to Saturday.
Yeah, the Saturday.
But they probably go only afford Rooker for 1 day. That's probably what it was because they paid for all the other people.
But you work on Fridays. Bro, people are at work.
Right.
And come up there.
Right.
Saturday is the way to do if you want to get a lot of shit signed.
Yeah.
Some people can take off, some can't.
Yeah. It's like, holy crap, man. It was like, dude, 19 was better, but dude, it looks like they went through the pandemic and they didn't know how to set up a damn con anymore, man. Look, that thing was a mess.
Yeah, right at the start was
bad. Yeah. Bad. They put a bad taste in me and Steve's mouth for sure.
And then you get your tickets, you get your wristband, then you go downstairs.
Yeah, and sit on our butts for a while.
And I was like, yo, luckily we got there early to get those seats because it was nothing but people jam-packed by the time we got past 10 o'clock. And we still
it was a sea of people. It was a sea of people, man. Like you couldn't see from like if you were sitting down, you couldn't see from behind them.
That's why we said let them all walk by.
Yeah.
And then that's where that led us to see Brown Sugar Outlaw because she was one of the last ones coming through, and I saw her, and I grabbed her arm, and she turned around and saw me, and she had a shocked look on her face. And And the funniest
the funniest thing was that, man. But the funniest thing was, dude, they didn't even give her a guest pass. That's dude, and you're a host of the damn cosplay contest, and you don't tell any of the people that are running the booths, running the ticket booth, running any of that stuff. Telling the people to come in. Hey, she might be walking in today. Nothing. I'm like,
Saturday. What up?
Right. Wasn't there Friday? Yeah.
All right, let's get off the negative. We aren't on too long. Get on to the positive.
Positive that Steve and Puff picked up some cool movie posters and all that. Some decent movie posters.
Hey, I need to know if the Comic Con crew is that Al that's manning. I need to know if Al has this Dolomite. He probably
yeah, but he probably don't got a little Dolomite poster, but he probably got the big one.
He probably got the big one, but
yeah, you could use another one.
Pick that, then got this for Jace. Shout out to Stone Cold Steve on that.
Mm-hmm.
Marvel's Capcom. And I had to get this one if I said yes. Let's do it again. Oh, Jimmy Walker, Bill Cosby, Sidney Poitier. Love this film. But yeah. And I know Steve got a couple of good ones too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a couple good ones. I got this cool. I like this art, so I got another one up of Gary Newman. So I'm gonna add this Blink 182.
Nice.
There's a good no glare. Got that, baby. And we at the con we saw 2 or 3 Freddie Mercury's walking around. So I said, man, let me get this Live Aid. One of the best performances at Live Aid, probably was the best, was by Queen.
Dude, it was a lot of those guys around yesterday.
You gotta be real old school to know what this is.
Slapshot,
baby. This was a great, funny ass movie, man. From the 70s. I had to have that. So yeah, besides that, at least there was a couple other good places I could have got stuff from, but we didn't go back because, man, we were hungry. After we waited 2 hours to get in the door. What did we get there 8:30 and we didn't get into 10:30 going on 11.
Yeah. Because they go VIPs first.
I don't think I've seen a single VIP walk through the.
There wasn't a damn VIP person walked up there. They ain't
come on,
that shit.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't got no VIP celebrities, so how y'all need to get a VIP? Come on, man.
That was but it was honestly the best part was going to eat. Honestly, that was the best part.
But Steve, since Al's in the chat, I don't know if he saw my post.
Yeah.
All right.
Showing the book.
All right, Al.
Woohoo!
Take this one off the list. Number 32 with your boy Juggernaut on the cover. So I got 3 now, so I'm getting up there. Make sure you mark it off. 32. And I might as well show this. I got this one from Tim. He gave me a cool Godzilla #1, a great copy of that. So that was awesome. AOK from Tim at We Love Comics, new store here in Tampa. He's doing real good.
Yeah, and we'll take everybody by in October. Everybody that comes down.
Yeah, definitely. The store's getting some good books, and they'll like to look around. We got to go there, and at least there in Urbans.
Yeah. Yeah, Tim's gonna be happy, man, to have all of you guys come back by.
Tim definitely had a great collection.
Yeah. And he's still not done. He's still not done.
He organizing it while we was there, and he had this there. I got this for Jace.
Yeah, sweet.
He appreciate that. I was looking in on it, and some of the cards. One of the cards is fucking Bobby Bonilla. Good boy.
Bobby Bonilla, the greatest contract in sports history. Still getting paid $1 million a year.
Tim also had the Shutter issue 11. I just randomly picked this up because VV's been collecting this, and I helped him get issue number 3. So I love it.
It's hard for him to get those damn books, and they don't ship. These guys don't ship.
Well, he's got every issue. It just issue 3 didn't ship over there, and he can't get it. So I was able to ship issue 3 to him.
Yeah, but like I said, the company that runs them, man, they don't ship well, man. That's the only issue.
I bought Vampirella 59.
Ooh, nice.
Tim had
Very
this,
nice.
and I was like, yeah, let me snatch this up.
I got that. I got that one from Lady Fantastic. Mine, a couple of them.
And this haul's about to get savage, starting with Savage Sword of Conan number 14. And I know Rich, if he's still in the chat, he wants to see our hauls, and we're going through them right now.
Yeah.
The only good thing about the show was I picked up a whole lot of Conan books. Most of them were Dark Horse, all for $1. Yeah. And that's where me and Byron was going through those bins nonstop. He pulled out a lot of Conans, and he said, "You need this?" I'm like, "Yeah, I need that." "You need that?" I'm like, "Oh shit, they got more." And next thing you know, I'm starting to build my King Conan run. I'm almost complete with it. I just need to add these to the CLZ, issue number 6. Then issue number 7. Issue number 12. 18.
Nice.
Then it becomes Conan the King for 28. Number 30.
So they just swapped swapped it around.
Yeah, they changed the title from King Conan to The King. 31. 34. Nice cover there. 35.
How many are you missing, Sean?
Once I add in the CLZ, which I should do after I show all these, I'll let you know. But it's almost complete because I think he only went to like 50 or 60 issues.
What? But Byron helped you find the Nova he needed. So
he sent the message.
Okay.
I saw it while I was driving. As Steve said, stuck in Haines City forever.
We told you, we knew it.
Damn, that's a cool cover.
Yeah.
40. And then after that was the Dark Horse Conan. Some of these aren't in order, but you know.
So did Tim find Nova number 8?
No. What was it? Byron went to Urbans because he went to Urbans and found it.
Yep.
Oh, after he left, dropped us, he went to Urbans.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
Man.
17.
I always like the Dark Horse. I like the Dark Horse covers a little better.
Yeah, I like those. Yeah, those are pretty cool, Dark Horse.
Yeah.
That's because they're more modern. They ain't John Buscema though.
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, these are Dark Horse did have some great covers.
Yeah. I never did understand why they like some of them don't got helmets, but then he puts a helmet on. He looks a little funny with the helmet on.
And he was gonna get hit over the head by a big ass monster. He gotta have his shit.
At least no wings on it, man. It looks a little funny sometimes.
Nice
I'm like
spider cover there. 22.
That looks like an elephant's eye or a ox or whatever it is, or a monkey or whatever it is.
I'm trying to make out what I see an eye and
yeah. I'm assuming it's an elephant because it looks like it looks like a tusk.
I like
mm-hmm.
this.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
That damn axe is bigger than the kid, man.
There he's got his helmet on because he knows he can fall.
Yeah.
He knows he's up high. He's over 6 feet.
But here he's down low, and this guy coming at him with 2 blades.
He didn't have time to don the helmet. It was just happened too quick.
Yeah, he had to take somebody else out. Here's a badass one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, he's flexing the shit. I can do that too. Oh, I strained my back. I'm out.
Yeah, him and a monkey. Him and King Kong.
Little bash. Like I said, a lot of Conans. Like,
good, man. That's good.
You spent your money wisely.
Yeah.
Yeah, cause you was trying to tempt me on that hip hop, bro. You was trying hard, and that was a good ass book.
That was a good book. 9.8. He had the
I was like, no, I ain't come with the cash. I ain't splurging it. I only had $50.
Yeah, I did. Yeah,
most of my money went.
I always like that cover. That was one of my favorite ones out of that run.
Yeah, number 7. 8. Now this weird cover.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a weird.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Is there blood all over that baby?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one.
Damn. He needs the helmet.
Yeah.
He's screwed without the helmet, man. That bitch gonna sing some fangs into his skull.
Yeah.
He always has to survive because he's got all his girls need him.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. That an earring in his ear?
Pretty much look like.
Yeah, pretty much looks like it.
Now you talk about the helmet. Now he's got the crown.
Crown's okay.
Now you
can't fight in that. He can't fight in that.
Hey, he's on the throne. He got to put the crown on. Take the helmet off. Put the crown on.
Yeah.
That's just too pretty.
Yeah.
Now we get to like Mike Mignola. You can tell this Mike Mignola style.
Oh yeah. Still, that's nice.
Like, but this one is all Mike Mignola because he has some assistance on.
Oh, that looks straight like a damn Hellboy.
Hellboy. Yeah. But at least you got a decent amount of the run, so that's good.
Yeah, they had a lot of them, and I was like, oh shit,
yeah,
that's pretty cool.
See, that helmet looks nice. Some of the helmets look funny.
That's a barbarian helmet right there, so it definitely.
Yeah.
What's VV?
Some of the other. Yeah.
There's the helmet right above him, right there.
Mm-hmm. That's the helmet he needs. Yeah.
Put that bitch on a possession.
Yeah. Only Conan gets zombies and female.
Yeah, Conan looked like he done been through hell.
Yeah.
And then the tentacles. This would be a nice Robert G cover.
Yeah.
And that's it, man. That's all the Conan books I picked up.
Man, only 3 months till the G-Man comes.
Yeah. 3 months and
hey man, we
September and then
we got a what up, Sochi?
What's up?
Hey, we need to get Rich involved, man, with our adventures, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. He damn sure is. The more we got, the better. Funner it is.
Yeah. More the merrier, man. Honestly, did you see the post under your food one for Rick and goes, "Where's my invite?"
Hey, I reached out to him. And said, "Hey, do you want to join us for the next adventure? You know, Steve's birthday weekend and stuff." He like, I would love to. You know, I'm gonna reach out to the wife and see what she say. You know, but I was like, "Hey, you got 2 weeks now. Don't leave me hanging."
Yeah. Oh, he gonna leave you hanging.
Also, I'm not sure if he's watching, but I reached out to Old Man Spider.
Mm-hmm.
And
it'd be nice to get Spider with us, man.
Yeah, like right now, his wife is a bit sick. You know, from the cruise they went on.
Oof, that's not good.
No, he's caring to her, but she's doing fine. But he's caring to her more. But he's hoping that she gets better, so because he wants to hang out with us for that weekend. Remember, his birthday is that same week.
Oh yeah, it is that same weekend. I forgot about that. Yeah, it is that same almost. Yeah.
His birthday is a few days before Steve's.
Yeah.
Oh, is it before?
Yeah, remember last year he said his birthday was like what the 9th or 10th.
Yeah,
So
I mean, if I can, man, but I gotta work that weekend, I think. So if I don't have to work, I'll let you guys know. But I think I have to work that weekend. So.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm also going to see if I can invite my friend that I met at my shop, who I've been talking to. You know, if he wants to join, because I know Jace is coming down.
Yeah, for Steve, of course, man.
Jacer's out. Gotta get him out the house.
Yeah, I would too, but if I didn't have to work.
He's working now, so.
Yeah.
Hey, Reem, do you want to join? I'll send you the link, man.
Yeah.
I'll send you the link.
Or I can throw it in the chat if you want. Up to you. Whatever you guys want. Make it easy.
Yeah, whatever, man. Hey, put the link in the chat.
All right.
Let old Remo jump on, man.
Yeah. Yeah, and Al. I actually sent one to Al already, so.
Yeah, he said send it to him.
All right. It's in the chat now. It's going to the chat now. So, so whoever wants to pop in can pop in.
As long as there's no hackers, you don't need.
Yeah. Yeah. Or no
Janet.
Yeah. Hey, I was just looking through a couple books. This was us yesterday.
Yeah. Pretty much.
At Wright's Gourmet.
Yeah. No, we got to tell them the story about Byron going speed racer into the parking spot.
Shout out to Queen Pete Comics. You know, she was watching us and Remo heard, so that's where he come in and like, wait, where's my invite? But yeah, the link's right there in the chat for Al and Big.
Yeah, I sent it to Al's email. So, and Byron can't make it. Something came up, so he even told me, he said something may come up. So I had a feeling.
Hey, y'all do know his name's Brian, right?
We know, but we can't help ourselves.
I know y'all done named Byron and got me almost hooked on that shit.
Yeah.
I like that fucking oath just throws me off.
His mom
me too.
Hey, but trust me, through school, all that probably happened his whole life. He's probably so used to that because all she did is instead of put the A-N, she put O-N.
Yeah, it makes it. Yeah, it drives me nuts too.
Yeah, it's like I like to pronounce certain letters, but they go silent most of the time on some of them. I'm like, fuck, that throws me off. That's why I said yesterday I was saying Byron and then Brian. I was trying to mix the two.
Yeah, I did that same thing yesterday.
It's just the spelling.
Yeah,
Brian, Bryon.
Yeah,
but they spell it Bryan, Brian. I mean, people just spell shit different. But it'll mess you up in school.
Yeah, it will.
I gotta find a place for my new prints, baby. Got some space. I see a lot of space over there.
Yeah, I had ordered me some frames.
Yeah, I still got to get frames for a couple other ones that are rolled up still.
hey, you know what I noticed on this one? Blow me up big again.
Yeah.
Look at this one at the very bottom.
Hold on.
It's
hold on.
Yeah.
It's limited.
12 of
100.
Yeah,
it's limited. Yeah, and it looks like it's signed by somebody too.
Yeah, it says Queen Live 885, 12 of 100. Yeah, and then it's got something, man. I don't even know what that shit is.
It's a limited print.
Limited print I wonder, did he know that when he was selling it?
Probably not.
maybe he's got 100 of them. Maybe he got all 100. Who knows?
Right.
He just want to make some money, man. So.
But I got number 12, baby. I don't care.
That's it. Number 12 on the list.
Dude, but it was a lot of Queen members, man. There was a lot of them yesterday. It was a lot. I'm like, we saw one with the jacket, without the jacket.
Old Freddie Mercury, man, still looking.
Yeah.
But yeah, we went over the Thames, and I thought that was a fun time.
Yeah, Yeah. Tim's always a fun time. Here's Remo.
Remo!
Straight out
What's up,
fella? What
up? What's happening, fellas?
Not much, man. Not much.
How you guys been?
Not bad.
Real good. Doing good. You know everybody's coming in October.
I know, man. I already know. And I'm putting it on the list because I was supposed to I gotta choose my words wisely because the wife is watching. Our anniversary is in September, and she wanted to go to Hawaii. So I'm still trying to pull that off, and then come October, still swing around and be able to start. What I really want to do is, since you guys talked it up so much, is I'm really wanting to go to the Heroes Con.
If you can't make October, Hero Con is your next.
Yeah, Heroes Con's perfect.
That's what I'm trying to put that in. But I remember you saying it was like your anniversary. Is that around that time?
Yeah, it's that weekend, but she's coming with me, so that's all.
Yeah, so around that time, that's in June, right?
Yeah, June 14th in that area, because that's.
So my wife's birthday is the 23rd, so that's why I'm trying to. I have to. She'd be all for it. I just kind of got it around like, hey, how about we go to Heroes Con, and we just kind of turned it into like,
turn it into your birthday week. We'll celebrate her birthday a week early.
Yeah, like that type of thing. So that was kind of because she's seen the videos when you guys all linked up, and she was like, "Oh, that would have been fun," and I was like,
Hey, the cons are fun and everything, but hanging out after and going to eat and
exactly,
that's the fun part.
Yeah, because that's what I was saying. I was like, my wife's best friend actually moved to. They moved to Winston-Salem, so they're in the area. So I was gonna tell her also, like, hey, you should tell her that you're coming in, that time too, so you guys can kind of link up as well. So in case you don't want to,
go
be
to
at
the con, she can go to that with them.
And I'm sure she's gonna want to go to the con, but maybe like one of the days you can go, hang out with your girlfriend or whatever, and do that type.
Here's Dusty.
So,
aha.
There you go.
There he is.
We talk about Heroes Con. Al popped right in.
Oh, shit, I'm going to that.
Al was like me. We was on the outside looking in, wishing we went.
Yeah.
So I'm like, next year I got to try and figure it out, man.
You're muted, Al. You're muted.
You're muted.
Afternoon. I was hating on everybody.
You right? I didn't want to say that, but yeah, I was.
Steve, you know I love you, bro. As a matter of fact, I got some stuff I'm gonna show you that I'm gonna give you this October. But I was hating on you. I was hating on Hialeah.
Yeah.
I was hating on Matt. I was hating on everybody that I seen, that I knew, folks that I didn't know. I was hating on them.
I was hating on all of them. I was like, you.
Hey, go on out. Get your Dave Chappelle player hater on.
Hey,
I hate you.
I was going to have to wear me a hat too, shoot.
I don't even know you, and I hate your guts.
I was hating on people that thought about going.
Right?
Yeah.
Exactly. I was like, hold on, when did this all go down?
Hey, Remo, I was hating on people that said they were going to go and change their mind and didn't go.
It didn't go just for the thought, right?
Boy.
Just for the thought of saying they might go. I was like, God.
How is everyone this afternoon?
Not bad.
Doing good.
Steve, I got you. Well, I already sent you something about one of these books, but I got two books. I got two more books coming for you.
Ooh.
This right here is the first appearance of Speed Racer in an
Yeah.
American
I need that.
I
never see that.
Second. This is the cover B, and of course you see him right there. So they're in really good condition.
I love them.
Yes,
so
sir.
These are yours, and then I got two more pops coming for you. I got this right here.
Oh boy.
Oh shit, that'll be my second pop. I only got one. I got the Hialeah got DC.
But you see what it is though, right?
What is it?
It's Battle of the Planets, right?
That's man, Battle of the Planets, yeah.
Oh damn! I never mess with pop.
Yeah, that's what I figured because I had them, and I got Mark or Ken the Eagle.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm waiting on June the Swan, which is Princess. And then I'm waiting on another one. I ain't gonna tell you that one, but I think you're gonna like that one too. And then I got like 2 more books waiting to get here. So
so I'm up to 3 books. I got you to 1 slab and then 2. We found 1 yesterday off the list from one of our buddies at the con.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate it, man. That puts me down 18 books.
Yeah, you keep. Yeah, hey, 18, 17. You'll be like, man, I'm down to goddamn single digits. Yeah, right. That's crazy.
And I have the feeling though, Steve, that I'm probably, because Matt mentioned it the other day. He was like, man, you probably gonna be able to find a couple of your other big books at Heroes Con. So that gives me even more incentive.
Yeah,
everybody that I see
Heroes,
Sean,
you might find
Remo, y'all got to make it to Heroes Con next year, man.
Well, we're making it. If I got, I'm making it. I'm calling in sick if I got to. I'm making it.
Hey, you make sure you scrub this video before you do that, man.
Nah.
No admissions to nothing, right?
Well, Jeff, no. I just saw your channel, man, and I saw something that's very disturbing. We need to talk, man.
What's that?
No, I'm talking about your employer. You talking about?
Yeah.
Nah, man, they don't even know I got one.
Well, I'm about to say, just edit that part of the video.
Hey, my job was going through, and they were like, "Oh yeah, they thought they were slick." They were like, "Yeah, everybody, join, add us on LinkedIn." And then I'm like, "Oh yeah," I was all, in the moment. I'm like, "Yeah," and then I started thinking, like maybe a couple months. I'm like, "Hold on, I had this LinkedIn for like 3 or 4 years before I got this job. I got friends on here that I don't necessarily want them to know I'm friends with." these fools, they get the post and stuff, and it might get back to y'all. You might know that I know some unsavory characters.
So Remo, you plan on coming to Heroes Con? You and the missus?
Yeah, it's definitely been discussed in the household. So yeah, it quite possibly could be a whole family trip. So
yeah,
that's good.
But my wife is like, if nothing else, your ass is going. So,
oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah, So I me, I be trying to drag them everywhere I go. So, most likely though, I'm going to be able to be there one way or another. So,
but you know what, Remo, man, I'm gonna tell you this. The missus is probably gonna be hating on you just like we were hating on everybody else. So it's probably the best, man. Just go ahead and bring on.
Especially with Steve's wife being there.
I know, and that's what I'm saying. See, the thing is,
Brian's wife's coming too.
The thing is, now
coming.
The only bad thing now is like, are both of our work schedules, although they kind of they're entwined, but sometimes her responsibility pulls her where she can't do certain things on days that I can, even though we both kind of have the freedom to kind of maneuver how we need to. We both kind of get caught up in our stuff where we'll make it seem like it's more important than it really is, and it'll pull us away. And then at the last minute, we're like, we could have still done it. And you know what I mean? So it's like, we just kind of got to figure that part of it out.
It's next June, man.
No, I know.
June.
I know. Hey,
Sean,
did you like this last June? Last June, I told my wife I was setting up for something, and I missed it completely. So I don't even want to say that, even if I know in a year in advance that it'll be all good, because when it gets up to 5 days before,
you got this, right? So. You got this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on.
You don't got the mini poster. You got the big one, probably.
No. I actually, you know what? I don't have that. I don't have any Rudy Ray Moore stuff. I've been looking for some posters. Yeah, I saw that, man. That was it Let's Do It Again?
Yeah, that one's for me though.
No. Look here, man. I wasn't asking for it. I was just saying that was the poster, right?
I was supposed to, but I don't know. Hey, because I see that one in the back there. I think that's what Uptown Saturday Night.
Yeah, it's Uptown Saturday Night. That's the movie. Yeah. That's the movie poster.
That's my uncle used to have that in his record room.
That's when I, we talk about rabbit holes all the time, but I was on the rabbit hole about movie posters. I said, man, it's too many vices out here, man, for somebody to be trying to. There are a few.
There's too many. No, there's too many holes for collectors in general, man. For us that are collectors.
Yeah, I'll definitely hand that to you when you come in October.
Thank you, sir.
And the crazy part is the crazy part now is that the mainstream is trying to mow Jeff's lawn. Everybody looking for all these Vampirellas and all these Lady Deaths and everything. And I'm like, this dude been collecting them for the last 3 to 4 to 5 years, and they got multiples of them. I'm like, shit, you gonna have to go through him.
Hey man, let me say this:
you gonna be the gatekeeper.
When I got my feet wet into the whole, when I met all of y'all and stuff, Sean and Jeff were the only two.
The only,
yeah.
I'm talking about local. I know no one locally that collects Vampirella like Sean and Jeff. All of a sudden.
Yeah. All of a sudden, now there's a shit ton of people. I'm like, where the hell did all these people come from?
Is she about to join the MCU or something? Like,
I was telling people, they were like, "Oh, this book is a ghost." I'm like, man, I know. I'm like, Jeff Kennedy's comic kid got about a stack of 12 of them just on his desk alone. I think Sean got like 7. And they're like, really? I'm like, yeah, these dudes. I mean, they got them all day long. I said, that's who you got to go talk to. I was like, you got, hey man, charge them 6 times the amount right now because they want them.
Dude, dude, that book was a ghost. But when me and Sean were looking for it, it was ghost. We couldn't even find a one. Ask Steve. Yesterday we go to the show. Our boys next door to the other. For that booth, he goes, oh yeah, he got some one over there. He got a bunch of them over there. I go look, dude, that one looks like my 7, and he goes, he wants 2. What was it? What
2,900? 2,900. And he's saying it's a 9 ungraded. I'm like, ungraded. I'm like, never do a deal till they grade that shit, Jeff.
Yeah.
Never do it.
Yeah, absolutely not. And I looked at it. I'm looking at it. I'm like, dude, it looks like a 7, man. It don't look like a 9.
When you look at enough comic books in your lifetime to know how the difference between a 9 and a 7.
Oh yeah. And that's the thing. People they always want to grade and they want you to trust their grading skills. And like I said, like Steve just said, I'm not paying a grader price unless it's graded.
Yeah. Exactly.
Like even if you undergrade and like, oh well, I undergrade and over deliver, that's fine, but I don't want to know the number. Just if I look at it and it looks good, I'll decide if I want to grade it and say, hey, this is what the grade came back. That way I can't say, well, you told me it was a 9 or it was a 7, because if it comes back a 8.0 or a 6.5, then you didn't.
Yeah, you're always great. You're always happy when it comes back a higher grade than you thought.
Yeah, absolutely. But that's how it's supposed to be.
Man, that's bullshit.
Yeah, absolutely. Because I want the base to be at least what you told me you were selling me. You know what I mean? Like,
hey, Jeff, highlight Queen Key's comment on this is the only crew I want him to go see.
Okay.
Right.
She got it. She see. Now she's putting that out there, and then it's like everybody else gonna see it and be like, well, what about us?
All kinds of shit. This East Coast, West Coast.
Right? This goes back to what I was telling these guys yesterday about how we're like the only crew that go out almost every month or something like that and hang
every
out.
couple of weeks.
Yeah, every couple of weeks. You don't see that with other crews. They like maybe a con and then they won't see each other for like 2-3 months.
And the crazy part is like locally there's a few collectors, and even JoJo Flicks and Comics, she just moved out here. Like she lives maybe like 20 minutes from my house, and we haven't even linked up yet. I met her at Short Box, but we haven't gone looking for books. I still haven't even connected with Javi yet.
know, that's crazy.
And Hobby's been out here for like 3-4 years. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like, you know, although the area here is much more closer than, say, like you guys, how Sean, you said you're like a few hours from Steve, and Steve, you guys are both a few hours from Hialeah. Like us, it's literally like I could go 15 minutes and I can meet up with JoJo. I could go another 20, 30 and meet up with King of the Golden State, Javi. You know what I'm saying? Like there's other people in the area. It's just I'm so caught up with work that I don't get a chance to go and just kind of meet up with people like I should be.
And James is the type that he hits up shops like almost every other weekend.
Every day. Like he'll be posting, I just left on my lunch break and went to the shop, and it's like,
well, that's a lunch break. You know, we ain't gonna be able.
But he'll come back and drop bangers like
I know. Like I'm like, all right, bro, you going on your lunch break getting all these bangers. Yeah. Like, save some for us when we come.
Exactly, like, man. Like, it was like that when I met him at Short Box. I was like, I went through. Me and Ninth had went through like some, like there was these dollar books, and I was like, they're not really nothing, you know. And I was just kind of taking it all in, so I wasn't really digging hard. This fool came. This dude, he's like 7 feet tall, right? So I see him walk in, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna let him do his thing, and then I'm gonna go, bump into him, right? So he goes, I give him like 20 minutes or so, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go over there. The same boxes I was looking through, I didn't get nothing. I come over there, he's got a stack of books like this. They're all dollar books, and he's like, yeah, these are just inside it. I'm like, motherfucker. Got all kinds of stuff too, and I was like, damn, I didn't even see that. And I'm like, nice, you like that? He was like, I wasn't looking for that stuff. I'm like,
See, whatever we pass by, that's somebody else's game.
Yeah, oh yeah. Literally, he had a stack like this tall of books, and I was just like, damn, you found all that in those dollar bins? Like,
yeah, stack like this.
Exactly. Yep. And was still going. He was only like 5 boxes in. There was still like another like 9 or 10 boxes to go. I was like,
hey, the booth that me and Byron were digging through those dollar bins, bro. They had more boxes on the floor. Every time a box get empty, sub that out, man. Slide it down, put some more boxes. Man, we went through all those boxes just taken out.
Yeah, and that's the thing. If you wanted to do that, like it was enough space for you to do that there, but it was real small. So there was like maybe like 4 or 5 vendors that had like dollar boxes like that, but not really like as elaborate as that one was. That one had a lot of good stuff in it. Like he had variants mixed in there, just old school, Wildstorm stuff, just different stuff. And I was just like, okay, like, but I was looking for specific stuff. So when I went through that, I didn't see what I was looking for, but he went through it. He was just like, because I knew like afterwards, I'm like, oh, he's thinking of books that he can sell on like Whatnot or, on his auctions or whatever. So he's just grabbing, stuff he can turn over.
Yeah. Cause if you get them for $1 and you get $8, man, shit.
You came up.
All them books.
Yeah, you
came
up.
Get money to spend on a bigger book. You parlay it.
Yeah.
Do they have any Gen 13 in those boxes, Remo?
I'm sorry again.
Did they have any Gen 13 titles?
Yeah, I seen a lot of Gen 13, but like that title, like I don't know necessarily. I know what book I want out of that run, but I don't know like all the other keys because, like I said, that was.
Trust me, Al. You come down and you go to Urban's, you're gonna get plenty of Gen 13 for sure.
Hey man, so let me ask you a quick question because me and Matt still planning on coming down, and I may if he flakes, I might be coming by myself. But I know G-Man we're gonna be down there for that weekend. That I think when he shows up. So do y'all have like an itinerary set up? Is just free for all, or what's the deal?
Well, we probably Saturday go do that little con. What is it? The horror con,
the spooky con, spooky Empire with them, and then it's free for all for that for that week.
That's the only thing we got playing. But we could go Sunday to Urban's. It opens at noon.
Is he planning on doing the Halloween thing at Universal Studios with his wife, or?
He didn't say.
Maybe, but if he's gonna stay with Steve, I would think he would do Hollow Screen because it's right down the street from Steve, so it might be easier that way. Maybe. Well, I don't know what he wants to do. He hasn't even gave me an itinerary yet.
And he's like, I'll let you know October 25th.
Yeah,
that's what's gonna be
when I see his ass here. Then I'll get
yeah. He hasn't even given me an itinerary yet, man. I'm not even like I just got the days already, so if whatever, I can always put in some more if anything. I already told these guys how many days I got, man. I need to use them anyway. I already told Steven and Puff how many days I got. I need to use them.
I got like 160 plus hours of sick time I ain't used yet.
I got 170. I got 172. I got like 172.
Remo,
so.
Remo, I will ask to borrow some of that sick time, but my job don't have sick time. That's
the only reason why is because I have the ability to work from home. So even if I'm not feeling well, I'm still working. So it's like I don't ever like call and be like, I'm not going to be at work. You know what I mean? So it just kind of it piles up.
Man, Big O, we definitely need to link. I ain't seen Big O since the first time I came to the Tampa crawl in 2020.
Well, Big O went on he went traveling around with his wife doing a bunch of stuff. So he might have sorted all that out. Now he can come hang out with the fellas someday.
Yeah.
Get that, Big O.
Yeah. Well, if we hit Urban's, all we got to do is hit O up because I think he's like down the ways from there. So all we got to do is let him know.
He's by the comic spot. He lives in that area.
Yeah. Didn't you guys have one of the spots you guys used to go to closed up? It was like one. It was like a private thing you had to do.
Oh yeah. Ybor.
Ybor. He moved to Tennessee.
Oh, okay. All right.
But his partner's still here.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, Sherrick is still here.
Yeah, we can always ask her.
He just did something at Read More Comics, I think.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Him
and Quest did.
It's done completely. Like he doesn't have any books in there, or is it just change ownership?
Well, where his books were, I don't know if he probably has some in there because it's like a big, like almost like a warehouse type deal with a dock and everything. His dad works out of there, and he had his comics over in like a semi-trailer type deal.
Got you, like off to the side.
Off to the side, and he had it fixed up nice and everything, but I don't know if he took them all, but I know he sold a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, plus the what Big O's talking about October, the Brandon Comic Fair.
Oh yeah. But that's in the middle. That's right in the middle.
Yeah.
That's like right in the middle of that.
Sherrick will bring there.
Yeah. Because he runs him and Readmore runs that con, so yeah. Yeah, and that one's October 12th to something like that. I forget it, October 12th to something. So that's right in the middle of October. Yeah.
And I couldn't make one.
Yeah, it's a Saturday.
Sunday.
Yeah, but it's a Saturday. I think it's a Saturday and Sunday this time. I think.
October 21st.
That's what it was. Okay.
That's right before G-Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, G-Man said he might come to 26th.
So like right before Halloween, so he'll be out there at that time.
Yeah.
So we can get all that Hollow Scream stuff out of the way if we do that.
That's his Christmas. What do you say? That's his Christmas time, pretty much. That's his Christmas holiday.
Christmas is for the family, right?
Yeah. But that's his holiday, pretty much for that's him and him and Miss G's favorite holiday, pretty much is October. So
yeah, that's like my wife. Like there's a lot of family history on that day, so during every year, like that's kind of like the time when all the family gets together and celebrates around that time. So it's like
family reunion type stuff.
Well, no, because like her grandfather passed on Halloween, and then her cousin's daughter's birthday is on that time, so they celebrate it all like together.
Yeah.
Halloween and Dia de los Muertos and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, do y'all know?
Yeah, man, but October's going to be interesting. That's all I got to say. October's going to be interesting.
Do you know what month doesn't have a official holiday in it?
It's August.
March.
August, and that's my birthday, and it's my sister-in-law's birthday and her husband's birthday. So we do that all at one, like in one sitting. I'm like, man, we ain't doing 3 goddamn birthdays.
Today's my aunt's birthday, and Friday was my father's birthday, so that's why I ain't really do a show with VV, because we celebrated on that day.
Yeah. Whoops. My daughter's was the 23rd.
My daughter's is on the 5th, so it's next Saturday. So my birthday is on May 5th, and then my wife's birthday is June 23rd, and then my daughter's is August 5th. So May, June, and July we got birthdays, and then like not to mention the holidays. So during that summertime is always those 3 months are busy trying to figure out making each person happy for their birthday. You know what I mean? So
I know Al is a December guy, December birthday.
Yeah, my brother's is too, December 23rd. Man, he gets wrecked every year because his birthday and Christmas is 2 days apart. So
yeah, mine's a spring break. Yeah, mine's on spring break time.
I started. I'll be like, yeah, you ain't really gonna get too much. He's like, I already know. You're gonna get it all for Christmas, right?
Get it all for Christmas, and you got to save one Christmas gift and say, here's your birthday.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, I know this ain't for my birthday, but I'll take it. Yeah, give a Starbucks gift card or something.
That was growing up the most unfortunate. Like my birthday is the 9th. And you know, people's like, yeah, Al, you know, happy birthday, but you ain't getting nothing from me till Christmas. Like
exactly. At least give me a Baskin Robbins. At least give me a Baskin Robbins Sunday or something.
You know what I'm saying? Give me a coupon to Carl's Jr.'s or something, man. Oh, like
let me get a piece of chicken from KFC or something. Like
right. I can't help that. That was the month I was born in, man.
Shoot. Nah, yeah, for real. Like my birthday was always in the summertime, so I never got to really like not the summer, but like right before school would be out. So like ain't nobody tripping off your birthday. They worried about trying to get up out of school, so everybody don't care.
Yeah, mine's right when they going back to school.
Yeah,
they just
mine's on spring break time. Mine's on like April, so April 6th. So it's right in when the spring break starts over here.
Yeah, man.
At least there's parties though. For me, like it's Cinco de Mayo, so I get to go to all the Spanish parties out here. Like every year they be like, "Oh yeah, it's your birthday! Oh yeah, let me buy you a
drink." So Remo got a cheat code on his birthday.
Yeah, man, it's been that way.
Man, Big O's birthday's on Super Bowl weekend every year.
Yeah.
That's even better. Yeah, at least you got a reason to celebrate besides your birthday. You say, "Hey, I'm through for the Super Bowl and my birthday."
That's it.
Well, yeah, man. I'm looking forward to seeing y'all, man. October. Wish I could see you too, Remo, man. But I guess
I'm a shoot for
Heroes Con.
Probably won't be able to make October, but definitely Heroes Con.
Hey, Al, if you come by yourself, will it be just the weekend or you will stay longer?
It just depends, man. I probably won't be able to spend the week down there. But I know it'll be at least that weekend, like that Saturday and Sunday.
That's cool.
If I come by myself, it might be a couple of extra days.
Hey, look who's in chat.
Look, the coming out of retirement.
There you go. There we go. Long time no see. That's my dude right there.
Hey, 90, scroll up. The link is there, man. If you ain't got kids to worry about.
I sent them in the email too. I sent it to him in emails. I still got his email. I sent it to him in email too.
He called Steve yesterday. I was like, man.
Hey, 90, did 90 have another child? He had another son?
Yeah, he got a son and a daughter now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, buddy. Woo, welcome to the club, boy.
Hey, his son learning Spanish and English at the same time.
See, my daughter now, she's mad because she didn't pay attention when she was young. Now she's trying to learn it all on the fly. I'm like, shoot. It would have been way easier for you to do it when you was young.
It's crazy when you're young like that, you could learn that language like that. And then you get old, you're like, man, I can't learn that shit. You learn that shit's hard.
Exactly. I remember my aunt used to try and teach me when I was little, like young, like 5, 6. I just kind of would be understanding it, and I just never could really like pull it off. But I understand it. But it's like I never could speak it, but I definitely understand. Especially living out here, you gotta know Spanish.
Yeah.
So.
Shit.
And the only reason I know Canto is because my grandfather, my dad, everybody spoke Canto at the house, and then when I got out of the house is when when I had to jump back and forth. Dude, it drives me. It drove. You should have. When I was younger, it drove me nuts because I would have to jump back and forth.
By the time they tried
I used to always tell my friends because there's a lot of kids out here that were from different places. I remember a lot of kids from the Philippines, from Vietnam, different stuff, and then they'd always be like embarrassed to speak their language, and I'd be like, "Motherfucker, you should be happy you know multiple languages. It's boring just speaking English, especially when you go to the store and you don't know what they're saying. They're talking all kinds of shit."
Yeah, you go. Shit, I go in the elevator with some of these dudes. They all Spanish. They be blah 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 blah. I know they're talking shit about me.
Yeah. I know you said what you say. Hey, and that's what I love when they do that, and then I can hit them back and know exactly what they're saying, and they be like, "Oh, you speaking Spanish, yeah, motherfucker."
That drives them off a wall. That drives them off. My buddy did that one time.
Oh man,
dude was talking shit in Spanish about him, thinking he don't know, and then he replied back. He like. He thought the other guy told on him. Like, how he know what the fuck he said?
Exactly. Yeah.
No, the funniest one. I took a couple of homegirls to the nail salon. they're doing their nails, and I'm like, I'm sitting there, I'm watching them. I'm like, I'm hearing them talk. I'm like, they're talking shit.
Yeah, big shit.
Yeah.
You ever go on YouTube? Dude, go on YouTube, and there's always there's videos where. There's like different people and they say like watch me blow their mind speaking the same language as them, and it'll always be somebody.
Yeah, I saw a black guy do it.
Yeah, right.
And you would never know it.
And they were all amazed. They were like, "Oh my god!"
3 or 4 languages, and they're like, "No way, you can speak this."
Exactly.
And then it's a white dude does it. He did the Cantonese.
Exactly.
And he went through the drive-through and he ordered in Cantonese, and the girl came up to ask him a question in the line, and she looked around and like, is that the dude? Did he order that shit again? That shit
and then they instantly fall in love, and they're just like, oh my god,
pretty much. Yeah.
And one of the girls said, "That's a damn shame. You speak better Cantonese or whatever than me."
He was like, I seen one, and they were like, "Wait a minute, you have the same dialect from my village."
Some of them guys learned some of that really crazy language.
Yeah.
But the black dude is funny, man. He's a skinny, thin dude.
I'd be laughing. He was like, hold on.
Busting it out on him.
He's like,
and his brother with him.
There's one dude, he's in New York, and he goes in and he'll order food.
Yep.
Then, like, when he goes in, they'll be like ordering stuff, and he'll be like, can I get such and such? And then they'll be like, yeah, you know, like, or we don't have this. And then he's looking at the menu, and it's in like Cantonese or something, or Mandarin, and he'll be like, and he'll just start busting like the menu and ordering all the stuff, and they're like, and then he asks, what's the rest? She's like, I don't understand what you're saying. Like, she don't even speak the language, you know what I mean? And he was like, oh, okay, well, I'll speak it English. She was like, where'd you learn that at?
Yeah, the first thing they say, where'd you go to school at?
Yeah.
The other guy said, I went to Beijing or something. Yeah. The other guy said he went to Beijing and he knew all
because the white guy you guys are talking about, he lived in China for a while though, like for a couple of years. That's how he ended up picking it up.
The black guy brings his brother with him. He brings his brother with him, man. It's funny. His brother's just regular. He can't speak none of that shit. And then the brother is smooth. He starts busting out that language. They like.
Yeah, then he'll tell him to order. He'll be like, "You order something," and then I'll order.
Yeah, he'll tell him to order. Then he orders it. Yeah, I see that.
And they mess his order, and he's like, "No, you got to do it like this." And they're like, "Wait a minute, how'd you learn that?" It's like, you know.
Oh, yeah, you remember we were talking about that the guy that brought the pizza to the wife and whatever, the Domino's thing yesterday. It popped up on my feed yesterday. We were talking about
something. It will pop up.
Wait, what happened?
No, we were talking about this guy that ordered what was it, Little Caesars, but the wife goes, "I'm not gonna eat that. I only eat Domino's or whatever." So he gets pissed.
The video that I talked about.
Yeah, it popped up on my. It popped up on my freaking feed. I'm like, we were just talking about this damn video. It popped up on my freaking feed. I'm like,
hey, this phone recording everything we say right now.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
it does because
us in a court of law.
I forget what it was. Just the other day, my wife was telling me about something. I can't think of what it was, and then all of a sudden, on both of our feeds, we got it. And my wife looked at me and she was like, "Oh man, we got to turn these microphones off."
Y'all know what I'm really getting tired of, though. I'm when I go on YouTube, man, I get tired of seeing ads for senior citizens and stuff. It's like, I know I'm getting old. You don't have to remind me that I'm getting old.
Yeah,
it's like, hey, you're the Mutual of Omaha guy. Like, come on, man, I ain't trying to look at this.
AARP. Erectile dysfunction. I get ads all day long for erectile dysfunction. I'm like, are you guys telling me about
hymns and all that kind of stuff?
Pisses me off with Instagram and their nonstop ads. That's really turning me off from the app because now every time the feed scrolls up, ad. You get maybe 2 followers that you follow, ad, sponsor, and then
or people you don't know or don't follow, and they're like, you might want to. I'm like, no, I don't.
I'm sick of that.
That's why my shit is private because I don't want to meet.
Same.
And that's why I did.
No, I don't.
I did mine the same way, Remo, because that's one reason why I got off of Instagram because I got tired of the unnecessary recommendations.
No, yeah, definitely.
Like, I just like, man, y'all leave me alone. Like, I like, you know, I like nice things, but I don't need to see I don't need to see like every time I go to my shit, like ass and ass and more ass and ass. And I
go on my Instagram at work to show somebody something. I'm like, whoa. Like, let me show you. Let me find it and I'll show it to
you. Hey, on TikTok and all that, you better not click on the wrong shit like that.
Oh my god,
that shit will start flooding in there.
Yeah,
and every damn time you swipe, and someone looking over your shoulder, you're like, oh shit.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Oh my god, I was trying to show somebody like a book at work.
I made a joke with Jeff, and you know he was going through his phone. Next, you know, it refreshed, and I was like, "Oh, I see them jiggles, Jeff." You know,
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. We were just talking about that yesterday.
I'd be like, I guarantee you, Jeff be hiding his phone around them Frazetta sisters.
Pretty much.
He ain't showing them nothing on his phone. I don't got my phone today.
They'll see that phone, they'll say, "Damn, that looked like me, Jeff." Just like that was you.
Oh no, that's not the right one. This isn't even my ad. This isn't my account. I have a different account. Hold on. Oh yeah, here we go.
Damn, Jeff, that's a fans only account. How
Wrong one.
Not only fans, but fans only.
Fans only.
That's another level right there, boy.
I was at work the other day, and I thought I had my earbud on, and I did something, and it got loud, like real loud. You know how when you accidentally swipe it, it goes loud? I thought it was in my earphone, but my earphone had turned off because I was inactive. Man, you should have saw me trying to cancel that thing in the middle of it. My boss was all looking around.
That's about as bad as when we accidentally hit the call button on Instagram in the group chat.
I've done it.
You can't shut that shit off. I tried. I did that shit at like 3 a.m.
Yeah, man.
I think Jeff did it one day. I was like, "Why is Jeff called me at 3 a.m?" That shit was. I said, "That's a butt down. That's
actually." I've had it happen because I'm looking at something and accidentally hit the button.
I'm like,
no, there's not. And then you gotta like try it almost like it has to connect before you can hang it up.
Yeah.
It'll just keep ringing. You're like, oh shit.
And then everybody would be like, "Did you want something? Did you want something?" All 10 of them in the chat.
Like, hell no, it's 3 a.m. What you think I'm calling you?
I accidentally hit that shit. Yeah. And then next, Hialeah and Steve and somebody else popped up. I'm like, fuck, man.
I was like, 911, it's alert. Sean's calling.
Exactly. What's going on? What's going on? What you need? What you need?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
I've done it like getting off work on accident. Like I went to look at something, I accidentally hit it.
Yeah.
Steve,
it's just for when you're swiping and you accidentally hit the little camera in the corner.
Yeah.
Swiping or you're trying to X out or
worse, when you're about to like make a post and you want to hit that X button. Somebody fucking go live and you hit the live. I'm like,
and you're in the live. I've done that.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to jump on your live.
Yeah, bitch, I'm in the live. I'm like, thanks for joining. I'm like, man, I ain't mean to join, bitch. Click.
I remember one time I accidentally pushed the microphone. And I accidentally pushed the microphone and I didn't know. And I was lecturing my daughter. And that shit wrote it all out as a text. And then I was about to, I almost pushed send, but it would have been the worst text to send because it was talking all kinds of shit. Everyone would seen that would have been like, "Yeah, motherfucker, like I didn't know you felt that
way." Hey, y'all seen that little dude, the little black dude on TikTok? He's talking about his mom. He says, "Y'all be having it," and he's talking about sex, man.
Yeah.
He said, "Y'all be having it." What do you mean? He goes,
Yeah. He said, "I be hearing you guys every night." And she was like, "What it sound like?" He was like, I'm like, so damn.
He said, "What do you?" She goes, "What do we sound like?" He go, man. He had me crying, man. I want to take you like this.
I was like, hell no.
Yeah, the TikTok buddy.
Enough social media for the day.
Yeah.
That shit is hilarious. I like the one where the little girl was eating her like cereal and her mom was asking her aunt and she was like, what happens when I be talking to you? And she said, you be always like, she was basically saying her mom saying, she was like, and what do you say? She was like, this bitch really asking me this question right now. She said, I was like, that's exactly how these kids be thinking right now. Because they be like,
hey, Remo, you ever see the little girl that runs in the room? She runs from the back room into the room. Mama, can I say a cuss word? Can I say
The funniest one yesterday was when Byron told us what some of the kids say call LA Fitness. You remember what it said? La Fitness.
La Fitness.
Yeah, it's not LA Fitness. She said that's
La Fitness.
It's French.
Dude, that's bad.
One of these kids' brains are rotten, man.
Yes. Hey, man, I'm telling you, man. These kids, man, man.
Hey, now they got AI. AI is doing all their work, Remo.
I know. My daughter was telling me she was like, they got a program that I can use to write my essays and stuff, and I'm like, you're not using it. I'm like, you're not using that shit. Not at all.
No, you're not dumb.
Hey, Remo,
dude,
right
you're not dumbing
yourself down.
You're gonna dumb yourself down. And I understand because like shit, I might use it at work to like write up my review and different stuff like that. When you gotta write up stuff like that, I get it. But I'm not in school, I'm not in class. Like I'm not being like I'm not graded on this. This is just saying words that I don't really want to come up with to talk myself up. But that is literally trying to tell. That's faking like you understand what you're.
Yeah, you know Remo right now. She's talking to one of her girlfriends saying shit.
Oh, I already know.
Use that shit.
I already know. And at this point, it's like
10 minutes.
I just need to be aware. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I can't stop. I just gotta be aware because
you just gotta look at it, to read it, to make sure. You know what I mean? You can tell if it's her writing it or if it's not her.
But that's the thing out here. As being as that it's the head, the capital of it. They're asking the kid. They're actually like they're they want you to do it. They want you to use it. Like they're trying to get it, incorporated in. They want them to be able to use it because they want them to basically better. But I'm like, a lot of the parents are fighting against it because they don't want it. But the people here want to. They're trying to better the information, so they need everybody to use it in order to do it. I'm like, man,
Skynet
it's coming full circle because Skynet was right down the street from my house where they filmed it at, and that building is still there. I know it's really Skynet, you know what I mean, and I know that it's gonna come full circle and be exactly what we're talking about. I'm trying to stay away from it. Hell no.
I can hear him now. I can hear him now.
That's just coming full circle for damn sure.
Yeah.
They're gonna be worried about shutting them off.
My wife says she uses it at her job sometimes. She
write a Marvel. They could write a Marvel script.
Yeah, dude. That's why they're fighting right now. That's what they're fighting against. That's what they're fighting against, that because they know the writers know they can either get rid of them, or the writers either can use it as a tool to help them, or it can get rid of them.
Hey, Hollywood is trash, man. They like, we need some new.
Man, you seen them Tubi movies?
Oh my god!
Yeah.
I ain't seen that.
Talk about bottom of the barrel, man. Like
that's what you got to look for.
Tubi was the bottom of the barrel.
If all of us were together in the same city, we could use our cell phones and create a movie and have it uploaded on Tubi tonight.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah,
hey, remember Remo? We couldn't even use the goddamn calculator. You can't use that. That's cheating. I'm like,
they still say that, and that's crazy to me. Is they still say that? No, you can't. My daughter was like, I have a calculator on my phone. I'm like, well, you can't use a phone in class, so you can't use your calculator. So, and then the questions they're asking you to answer, you can't just solve with just the answer. You have to write out how you did it. Like, you know what I mean? Like the whole formula. And I'm like 12 problems to do is about 56 sheets of paper. You know what I mean? To write out all the problems for each 12, that's like 50 or something. I mean, that's why they're asking for so many reams of paper. And I'm like, man, you guys are just trying to get over it.
They're killing so many damn trees, man.
They gave us a list the other day, and it was like 40 different items times 3, because they want you to basically give them your child's plus everything else, so you can basically all the parents are filling all the needs of the classroom. That way, if someone doesn't have it, then they can have it, and it's cool. I get it, but that shit is expensive now.
Yeah.
Shit's getting expensive, and I can only take so many ink pens from work. You know what I mean?
And they be threatening them goddamn teachers too, boy. They don't take them phones from them, boy. They get mad.
And that's it. Yeah, that too. Yeah. Well, because these kids be doing some bullshit. Like, think of how we were. If we
yeah.
I mean,
so we used to bring all types of like video, like Game Gear, Game Boys, and comics and stuff.
I remember getting caught with a slingshot at school. I got caught with a slingshot, and they tried to expel me. You know what I mean? And then we were like, oh, okay, so we can't, it's country, you could be in California. And I was like, okay, so we can't build that. We can't bring the slingshot. So we started cutting the tops off of 2 liters and putting the balloon in there and using it as a pea shooter, right? So we're gonna find a way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if you want to cheat, or if you want to do there's a way. You know what I mean? And
we made I had a drafting class. You know what you draw the circles with and all that. The little pin that's in it that you put in to draw the circle.
Yeah.
We would take that out and pull one of the goddamn. We had a little brooms to sweep up our eraser marks.
Yeah.
And we would take that and we would tape that to it and have a goddamn dart. Then you leave your hand laying on the desk.
Oh, yeah.
Bitch, you come by, boom, you'll be
exactly. And that's why we got in trouble because of that.
Yeah, we were smarter back then, though.
Hey, you know what was crazy? It's funny you say that because you remember that movie, The Gods Must Be Crazy?
Yeah.
Man.
Remember he made that little bow and arrow with the little dart? We for sure came back to school trying to make it.
You damn sure gonna try to make it too.
We were trying to make that shit because we seen him jacking those fools with a little dip dart. Like, we were like, we can't get it tight enough. They're like, he was strong.
He was strong as hell.
And she was on tweak. We were like, oh, we can do that. I'm like, shit, man, I don't think we can do it like that. We tried to make that, though. It took us like a week, and then we gave up. We were like, man, it ain't gonna work.
Yeah, some shit's just fantasy in your head.
But
works in your head, but in real life, it don't work.
Yeah, so it's like, that's why I tell my daughter, I'm like, okay, I just wait for her to try these things that she sees, and then you'll see it doesn't work, and then you'll say, okay. You'll start to realize you can't believe everything you see on this shit.
Yeah, when they say in theory, you know what in theory means that shit probably ain't gonna work.
Ain't gonna work.
Like, doing some dumb shit, you gonna find out it don't work the hard way.
It's like those old WWF intros where they say, "Don't try this at home." Knowing damn well we gonna try this at home because we
absolutely.
I mean, you told us not to.
Absolutely, you gotta at least try it. Like, I'm all for trying, just so you can know it works or it does not work.
Hey, that figure for real?
Right?
Yeah.
It's like we were in Santa Cruz during the week for a couple of days for my wife. Me and my daughter, we snuck with my wife on a business trip for a couple of days, and we were. I took her to the skate shop and I bought her a skateboard, and I was telling her, I'm like, look, like the skateboard is cool, but you got to learn how to ride it first. You got to learn how to balance on the skateboard in order to skate, and then you got to learn the tricks. Like, you can't just jump on the skateboard and think you're going to be Tony Hawk. Like, it doesn't work that way. And I'm showing her, like, competition. I'm like, look, you see the pros? They fall.
You know how many kids got injured just because they played the video game?
I'm saying, though. That's what I mean.
You can jump all the way to the sky, do all these tricks, and come down perfect.
Shit, I got thrown outside and had to learn on my own. But they just said, get out. You can ride that skateboard outside. I don't give a damn what you do.
See,
kill yourself out there on that shit.
Exactly. And that's what I told her. I was like, you gonna fall. Because I told her, I was like, this skateboard is a metaphor for life. Like, you're gonna get on it, right? You're gonna fall. You know what I mean? Like, are you gonna get up? Or are you gonna say, "Hey, I failed too many times. I'm done." You know what I mean? Like, I'm not whatever. You know what I mean? So that's what you got to learn. You got to stick.
My mom wasn't taking me to the hospital. I got my handlebars through my goddamn rib cage. She said, she said, you're gonna have to roll over and just take the pain.
Yeah. I was thinking about that too.
Jace, right? On the way back to New York from Florida, we stopped in Baltimore, to see our family. Jace had his scooter bike with him. Man, this Baltimore, they had a hill over there. So Jace rode my cousin on the scooter, fell off the shit, messed up his whole wrist. And he was in so much pain. He like, well, you're going to have to feed that pain because we still got like a couple of hours.
We got about 8 more hours to get to New York. And then we got to make an appointment.
He was in pain the whole trip, bro. I was like, damn, God. I can't even go to sleep on the drive.
Oh, shoot. Oh, my God. Hey, did you see that what my wife put up though? Because that's the truth. She did. She was trying to be quiet about it right now. she was like, "Oh my God!"
That's why I want you. Got to bring her so I can meet her.
Right?
Hell yeah.
She was like, "Where's Stone Cold Steve at?" I'm like, he's not on the show right now. And she was like, "Where?" And she always asked me. I'm like, "Okay, I gotta find a way." That's why when I seen her on here, she was asleep. But I was going to have to be able to tell her, like, hey, I was on with Stone Cold Steve this morning. You missed it. That's why you got to start waking up early now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because Man in the Summer Boy, I told my mom, wake me up because Ultraman was on at 8 o'clock sharp in the morning.
Yeah.
Your ass wasn't going to get up. after staying up all night playing all your video slot cards.
She was up for like 2 in the morning. I'd be like, girl, go to sleep. I'd be on my way to work like 3, 4 in the morning, waking up, and I'm going to the bathroom, and she's in there on the couch. I'm like, get your ass off this computer and go to bed. Like, what the hell's wrong with you? You can't stay up 24 hours. You're tripping.
Yeah, I damn sure tried it. It worked. Man, I was goddamn old.
Yeah,
I'm trying to play goddamn a video game, and it's 2 or 3 in the morning. I got to get up at 5.
Exactly.
I hope she ain't learning from those.
I got to kill it. I said I got to
24-hour live streams.
No, she just be up playing, and when you get like she be playing different games and she be building stuff, and it takes. You get tired of building shit, and it's like, oh, I don't want to stop now. I got to keep going. And it's like, no, you need to stop. You can start back tomorrow. Save that shit and start over tomorrow.
Yeah, World of Warcraft, that shit. Mm-hmm. And they had me. I was on quest trying to kill shit where I wanted some goddamn weapons. Man, I was staying up to 4 in the morning.
Yeah,
and trying to get a whole group together to go kill this goddamn monster.
Go do a raid.
Bitch don't drop my weapon. I'm all mad as hell. I'm mad as hell at a video game. I'm mad. Man, fuck that video game.
Drop my weapon. This 4 days and I lost it in the first fight.
And there's 25 people in there, and the bitch only drops 5 prizes and no prize for me. I'm like, no prize for me. All that work I just did, shit. Y'all better
that's what I tell you. She be calling me. She'll call me. She'll text me at work and be like, "Dad, can you get me a game gift card on your way home?" And I'll be like, well, "Good morning to you too." 10 a.m. I know your ass just woke up, and the first thing you're gonna ask, you're not gonna text me and say, "Good morning, Dad. I love you." It's, hey, can you get a Minecraft card or a Roblox card or a Fortnite card or something? I'm like, man, you don't leave me alone.
All the cards.
Yeah, leave me alone. We'll talk later. Shoot.
My nephew, he learned how to order that shit himself while he was fucking my wife's shit up.
Oh no, man. I don't even want to.
He had all these guns and games.
I don't want
$100. Boy, that was his ass.
I don't want to go there. Trust me, I don't.
Do not put your card on anything.
I recommend to everybody: do not leave those cards on your PayPal or anything that's linked to anything like that, because the worst can happen. And I've seen it happen. So don't. Yeah.
No.
Lesson learned.
This 5-year-old kid, I watched this video. 5-year-old kid ordered over $1,000 of food on Uber, on Uber Eats.
He was like, he was doing a 24-hour binge. He ain't have time to go out. He needed that shit to come to him.
No, not only that, but he tipped every single one of those things to the minimum amount too.
God damn.
Yeah,
it's easy to spend other people's money.
Yeah, it is.
The government does it every day.
And then you got to go on there and be like, yeah, these are fraudulent charges. You know what I mean? Like, these weren't made by me. I didn't authorize these.
If that was my son, I'm sorry, he'd be out the public eye for a little bit.
Oh yeah. It was about 2 months.
Oh, he got.
It'd be like that. Everybody
self-imposed ban. Self-imposed.
Like, everybody hate Chris episode when Chris snapped at his mama and she put the foot right up in his ass.
Oh man,
yeah.
Man, every weekend we'll be on the interstate. He'll be picking up cans.
Yeah. I mean,
you about to work this off.
And that's the thing. Like nowadays, like the kids don't understand the value of $1. Like when I was in our day, we understood it because there were so many things. We didn't have as much access, so the things we knew they had value. So it was up to us to figure out how to get that so that we could get them.
We had to earn it through chores too.
Exactly.
Shit, I know I did. Hey, I cleaned the whole house so my mama be in a good mood to give me my money to go skating.
Right?
I had to clean the whole house, do the dishes,
mow the lawn,
have that bitch vacuum to everything.
Yeah.
I used to clean my uncle's pool. Like you know what I mean? Like go over there and get the leaves out of the pool and stuff. You know what I mean? Like whatever I could do to get $1 from somebody.
Hey, blow me up right quick, Jeff.
Yeah.
Y'all see right there?
$3. 50 cents. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And that's the thing. Like my dad would give me like $5 in a week, right? And that was like it'd be like 20 a month. Like, and to me, that was $1 million.
Yeah.
I was going through hell to get that $5.
Yeah.
Because if I didn't do those things every day, my dad wouldn't give me the $5 like on Monday. You know what I mean? And he would always give it to me before school. So I'm like, shit, now I got to decide when I get to school, like, am I going to use it for, this, that, and the third, And,
hey, you want to put yourself on a diet?
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, that bitch will put you on a diet. You'll be like,
right?
Man, F food, man. I'm getting that comic book.
I'm buying 2 comic books. I'm buying a 45 record, and you know what I mean?
Right. Whatever record you want. You won't spend it on food, I'll bet you that. You will starve your ass off.
No, I'll wait till I get home and I'll eat.
Bro,
or hopefully a friend.
Hold up.
Yeah.
Back in the fucking day, $1 could get you a bag of chips, a juice, a cake, and some candy. $1.
Yeah.
You can live off that $1.
You remember the candy that used to be on the bottom at 7-Eleven, and it was like 2 cents, and then they had all the candy bars, but at the bottom was all like the 2-cent candy.
Oh, I used to get
you grab a handful of that. Yeah.
I get a brown bag of sour powders for like 15 cents.
Yeah.
And $1 can get you a nice little meal.
Yeah. And that's the thing. Like I told my daughter the other day, I'm like, I'm not telling you to do nothing that isn't like you should already want to do. I'm asking you to just keep your room clean. You know what I mean? Like you should want to do that. Why would you want to sit up and it's crazy hearing me say it because my dad used to tell me the same thing and I didn't want to hear it. But it's like, why would you want to sit up in a dirty ass room? You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to sit up in a dirty ass room. I want my room looking pristine. Like, you know what I mean? But
go ahead, Al.
I showed that book for a reason when you were saying Remo about the $20, like the value of $1, like is pretty much spiraled to hell.
Oh man,
50 cents back then, man, $20 and you feel you rich, bruh. That's how many comic books? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
$20 now only gets you like 4, maybe 5.
But that's my thing. There wasn't a million titles, so you could actually pick, the one book you wanted. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. You picked one character. You're like, I'm getting Spider-Man this week.
Spider-Man.
I'm getting Iron Man. I'm getting America.
Exactly.
I'm getting Batman. Whatever.
In Al's case, he's getting X-Men.
Yeah.
Yeah, because everybody's like that book was a dime. Man, a goddamn dime way back in the day it was hard to get a goddamn dime.
Yeah.
Bro, I used to take this money I got now and get off.
Well, I used to go through I would do anything. I would for like $3. Like, you know what I mean? Like I'd mow a lawn. I'd mow your lawn like every week. You know what I mean? For like $10 a month, I'm mowing the lawn once a week. You know what I mean? Or every 2 weeks or whatever. You know what I mean? Like there was different stuff I was doing throughout the neighborhood just to get extra dollars. Because I knew my dad was going to give me like $5 minimum. My dad was going to give me $5 minimum. You know what I mean? It might have been every week or it might have been every 2 weeks, but I'm going to get that. But I wanted to make sure I had like $20 because I knew that was at the time the 20 was like, that was like $100. You know what I mean? If you got $10,
hey, I was when I even got old enough to drive, and I would want to go get me a beer. I would get a malt liquor bull. That bitch was 99 cents.
Exactly.
And that shit'll tear your ass up.
Steve, I was so bad. When we was drinking in high school, I would buy the little bottle of Thunderbird, and it was like $1, and it would be like $1.75. And I remember they had Thunderbird, Night Train, and then they had
Mad Dog 2020.
No, they had the Ripple.
2020.
The Ripple. When I got in 8th grade, Ripple had just left because they had the Ripple was like it was only Night Train and Thunderbird, and those are the two that I would buy. I was like, man, I don't want to buy a beer because when I was a kid, I had asthma, so my doctor basically told my dad and my parents to let me drink beer because it would help with my ass. I used to buy these little. You remember the beer and it had the rip off top like the apple juice. You rip off.
So that's the same doctor from the Doc Hollywood movie that.
I'm telling you, hey man, Kaiser and Santa Clara, he did it. So when I got older, I didn't really like beer. I wasn't really a fan of beer because I had drank it so much as a kid that I was not really a fan. I didn't like the taste. So when I found out about Night Train and Thunderbird, oh yeah, I was on it.
Boy, shit, I would drink. Hey, it was between Colt 45 and Malt Liquor Bull, right?
Yeah.
I liked Malt Liquor Bull better. It had the
silver
and blue label, and I
Yeah.
liked it. Yeah, hey, and I would drink a quart. A quart was 99 cents. I'm telling you,
the
that
big
shit was
one,
99 cents. And I would drink that whole shit before I go in to go skating. Boy, I would wreck the shit out of some people in that skating ring. I'd be feeling so goddamn good in that skating ring. Like, shit, I didn't feel nothing.
You thought you was in roller derby, huh?
Yeah. If I didn't get that shit, I didn't even want to go skating.
Right?
Nice.
Oh man, yeah. Yeah, it's tough. I'm trying to teach her now, just so she can earn her stripes. You know what I mean? And I tell you,
I remember when we went, because you go through the stages of allowances. It started with the $5.
Yeah.
No, first of all, it started with $3. Like you
$3.
Get $3.
Yeah.
Then you get the $5,
yeah,
and then you get that 10.
yeah.
But when it was around like high school, like right at the start of high school, you get that 20.
The 20. Because see, like Steve said, I had started to drive. So my dad was like, you can drive the car, but you got to make sure that the tank is full. So you couldn't be ripping and running because you only got $10. So your friends would want to ride with you. You'd be like, okay, you gotta pitch in $5 for the gas. You know?
Oh yeah, we went through all this. That's what I'm saying. We all the same.
Yeah.
Hey, I didn't give a damn if you was Spanish, black, white. What didn't matter.
Right. Yeah.
When you was riding, your ass was paying, and my buddy would run us out of fucking gas, and I always had to pay, man.
Yeah.
And I'm pushing the car.
There's always one fool
His
that
name
do
is
that
his
shit.
name is the same as mine. His name was Stevie Williams. I'll never forget him. Hey, because he'd always have a harebrained scheme. Hey, these girls want to see us, and she's got a friend, and you got to, go and be with her, check the friend. I'm like, that bitch better not be ugly.
I had a friend like that too.
Taking one for the team, right?
Taking one for the team.
but a lot of times, they most of them was all right, but we was going like 40 miles.
Yeah,
and we had an eighth of a tank of gas.
Yeah,
I'm like,
right.
Ain't making
We'll
make it.
An eighth of a tank, and your $5 in a Buick Deuce and a quarter.
And his car was a 72 Grand Prix.
See,
that bitch didn't get that good of gas mileage either.
Hell no.
I'm like, man, what's wrong? He's I'm like, man, don't say we out of gas again. I never ran out of gas so much in my life as with him. Man.
It's funny because growing up, that's what we had. We had a 75 or 76 Grand Prix, and I remember.
They were beautiful cars now.
Yeah, but I remember running out of gas in that more than a few times.
he had a nice stereo system and all that shit. I said, you got everything but fucking gas.
But gas, right? $5 ain't gonna be enough.
I was trained young because when we used to do road trips, remember back then, cars, you could have 3 to 4 people on the front of the fucking car.
Absolutely.
I used to sit the bench in the front and back.
Yeah, so I sat in the front in between, and my uncle was always driving. And he told me, son, pay attention to the gas thing. We gotta get ready to gas. So when you on like 25% before E, you better start gassing up because you always want to. You don't want to be running towards E. And you're like, oh, I need to gas up. And sometimes you on the turnpike.
Yeah.
You ain't getting no fucking exit until like fucking 10 miles down.
Yeah, 10, 15 miles.
The rest area is in between.
Hey, and you get that bad feeling, you sweating, right? So I'm like, this one you gonna make it off this
time. It start getting low.
Yeah. One time I did that shit when I
you didn't even watching shit but the gauge.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the gauge, right? It was after
I left, orange gauges too, and
I left Tampa,
and it was thick, so it was way before.
And you see it starting to dip under. You're like, oh, we got 50 miles. Everyone used to say, we got 50. Man, you don't know what the fuck you got.
You don't know what you got. It might be all fumes.
See, one time I was pushing it, right? On the way home from Tampa, after I left y'all, me and Jace, right? And damn, the gauge was in between near that E. I was like, shit, am I gonna make it? I need just to get off the highway and get to that gas station. By the time I got to the gas station, it was teetering on that E. I was like,
oh, yeah,
y'all braver than me, man. And now, like I used to be like, I'd ride my wife would get in my car and be like, man, every time I get in your car, you on E. Every time.
My wife.
Every time I get in your car, it's on E, and I'm like, oh, I didn't get a chance. Now, man, I don't let that bad boy get past a half a tank.
I don't either.
Me too. I'm like, hey, thank God I work a job that's like 20 minutes away.
Yeah, man.
So every time Friday comes, it's payday, I'm only at half a tank.
Yeah. And not only that, I live my job is like across. There's a Costco across the street with a gas station. Man, I'm there. I'll fill up every week. Every week.
Yeah, my wife will push that shit to the ultra limits. I'm like, every time I get in here, girl, you like, oh, I can make it easy.
Yeah, I get there. I'll wait. You know, I'm the same way. I hate going to the gas station. I just, but I only go to Costco now. I'll go to Costco because I can pull in. I ain't got to worry about all the extra shit. It's
called BJ's down here. It's the same type deal. You got to have a membership.
Exactly.
And then the people be lined up to get in that bitch because they're way cheaper.
Yeah, it'd be down.
I remember the 2004 hurricanes. Man, the gas stations were so low. It was insane. Hey, if you ain't gas up before that hurricane, you fucked.
Yeah.
And that's my fear is a situation like that. You know what I mean? It's just not having enough, and then you can't get it. I'd rather have my
too
shit
much
full.
all the time.
Yeah.
That's the way to go. Yeah, man. I had my best friend boy. His dad used to give his ass money. He always had money.
Yeah.
I don't give. Hey, when I say I ain't got no money, I'm talking about ain't nothing jingling in my pocket.
Yeah, right.
Ain't no loose dollar bill.
Ain't even no lint because you done went in there so many times.
He's got like $11 left or something. I ain't got no money. How much you got? $11. I say $11. Shit, I don't get that for a weekend.
What was it that Clay Davis said in the wife? When I stepped out my apartment, man, my pocket's bulged. But when I get down to MacArthur Street, man, I'm dead empty, bro.
Yeah.
People taking my money. He handed out money.
Yeah.
What up, Symphony Incredible? Daryl?
What's going on?
Bro, we having a blast, bro.
That's what the kids don't learn. Don't know none of that kind of shit now. They always get the money.
Yeah.
I used to give my dollars money, Remo, give them $20 to go get something. I don't never remember my life getting changed. Never. Right. That shit left my pocket. That bitch was gone. Forever.
And that's the thing I always I try and tell my daughter, I'm like, $20 seems like a lot, but once you break it, it's gone.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I hate breaking the hundreds because of that shit.
Man,
oh my god.
Yeah, me too.
Once you break the bill, it's gone. So, yeah.
I done turned down more shit because I didn't want to break my 100.
Yeah, exactly.
Fly away.
I was the same way, man. I learned that early, man. My boy used to always tell me.
But if I got it in 20s, then I'll fling them bitches out. But if it's 100, oh hell.
Yeah.
I remember we were young, and I had a friend, and he was in the streets, and he used to always tell me, he would break out his wallet, and we'd be buying stuff, and he'd be like, I'm not gonna. I'd be the same way like Steve. You like, I got money, but it's a 20. I'm like, well, you got 20. I'm not gonna break the 20 because when I break it, it's gone.
Yeah, that bitch gone. That bitch is gone. I don't care what anybody
I'm not gonna
says.
sit here and just keep breaking them, and then I got a 5 and a 10 because it's gone. That you're not gonna keep that. You're gonna spend it up. So.
Hey, Remo, and when you borrow money from somebody, you loan it. I'm saying, say I loan Jeff $100. Man, don't be giving me $3 here,
Yeah.
here and shit.
Nah.
I want
all my money. I want it the same way I gave it to you.
They be like, "Oh, I'll give it to you in the payment plan."
Yeah, nah. Give it to me how I gave it to you.
Hey, I like the Ha Davis skit when with the pops and stuff like, you owe me money and stuff. And I'll pay you through Zelle. You're like, what the fuck is Zelle? Who's Zelle? I'll pay you in Apple Pay. Like, what the fuck is Apple Pay? I'll pay you in PayPal. Man, I ain't your friend.
I just want my money. And that's funny because my daughter came to me the other day. She was like, maybe a couple weeks back, she's like, Dad, can you sign me up for Apple Pay? I'm like, what money? Like, you need money to get Apple Pay.
Yeah.
And she's like, I need an Apple Pay account. And then she keeps showing me the commercial on Chase where they give the little girl they
don't understand how that Apple Pay gets paid. They just
and I'm like, and she's like, well, you got a job and you got money, you can put money into it. And I'm like, no, I got a job and I got money. I don't need Apple Pay and I don't need all these other accounts. You do, so you need to figure out a way to make some money, and then I'll put it in Apple Pay for you if that's what you want. But other than that, you don't need to sign me up for no accounts to add any extra money to, because I don't need them. I'm good. Right. And that's why I say she needs to realize the value of the dollar so she understands how to make it. And therefore she'll see, okay, when I make it, this is how I manage it and how I spend it. You know what I mean? And that's the part they don't necessarily teach you in school now, whereas when we were growing up, they did. It was a major part. Even in our mathematics, there was always, well, Jimmy got $5 and he goes to the store and he pays $1 for the drink and he gets this how much money is left over. They don't have those type of equations, really. You know what I mean?
Hey, Remo, you ain't never seen the little black girl on the TikTok and she says, Jimmy's got $1. He's got 2 quarters and a nickel. What does Jimmy got? She says, Jimmy broke, man.
Jimmy broke.
Jimmy's ass is broke. That's what he is.
For real, though. But see, you got to know the value of the dollar to know he broke, though. That's the thing. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, she knew that wasn't no money.
She knew $1.75 ain't getting shit.
She's like, to tell you what, Jimmy's ass is broke.
He ain't got $5 no more. He got $1.75, and that ain't gonna buy nothing. Plus tax. Man, I went to buy some gum the other day. Man, gum is $4.99 out here, man.
Jesus.
Hey, if I was a $4.99
for, you know, the gum that comes in like the case like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
$4.99, man. I was like, oh my God.
Hey, if that girl would have answered that question in my class, I promise her ass would have got an A. I promise you that. I wouldn't have said, you know what? His ass ain't got no money for goddamn sure. He's adding up nickels and dimes.
This was $3.99. I had to get the small one.
Everybody asking Remo, you got any gum? You like,
yeah. And I buy it because I was buying it, and then my coworker had these cubes, and I had ran out of gum, and I was asking. He was like, "Oh yeah, here." And I'm like, I'm buying the cubes.
Hey Steve, Remo selling each cube for like 75 cents. Like,
but see, Al, it's funny you say that because in elementary school, I did. I remember when Costco first came out, my boy Randy, he used to come with a big ass gym bag full of the candy bars, the boxes of candy bars. Remember they used to sell at Costco the candy bars in the pack? He was making a killing at school, and I'm talking about thousands of dollars. And he bought. I remember he started and he bought the sports Walkman. Remember the sport? He bought one of those, and I was like, oh man. I'm like, okay, he's making money because they were like, I remember they were like $90 or $100. You know what I mean?
Man, I go way back past that. I don't know if Al remembers this, but in our school, the kids used to soak the goddamn toothpicks in cinnamon and come sell them to your ass for 5 cents.
Yep.
Man, everybody was buying them damn things. That bitch was nuts. Man, you can buy 100 toothpicks for like 50 cents.
But
they were selling 5 cents each.
But see, that's the thing though. Like, but think about it though.
That's smart.
Yeah, we thought about stuff like that when they don't think about that now. These kids don't even understand the concept. You know what I mean? Like, okay, so I can really go buy a box or a pack of these toothpicks for $1, and a stick of cinnamon and boil it and put all that in there, let them dry, and sell each one of these things for 5 cents a piece and make a killing. You know what I mean? Make $5 off of $1. Like just they don't think about it.
Still applies to the day with the comic books you're talking about. Same thing.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Yeah, for real.
Hustling mentality back then, man.
Hey, y'all ever see the movie The Wood?
Yeah.
The Wood, you remember when they went and got the Tic Tacs and they had to school each other on them goddamn Tic Tacs? He's like, you can't have the orange. That shit don't cover up your breath. You gotta have the mint. Man, they went through a whole goddamn thing about them damn Tic Tacs, man.
That's the thing, though, man. Like, kids understood. Like, we understood then. Like, now it's like they don't even understand. Like, they're looking at other people and they're taking these TikTokers and stuff for word as gospel. And like, these kids don't know shit. They don't know shit. They don't even, they're coming up with fake stuff they think works and it don't even work.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. I was watching a guy's video. He was talking about they said breakfast is the best, the most important meal of the day. He goes, you know who said that shit? Kellogg's. They selling
right.
He's fucking right. 100% right.
Hey, I was lucky if I got some grits.
Well, I used to get up and get my cereal first because my brother wouldn't get his ass up out of bed fast. Boy, I would play that shit. Boy, I was up.
Hey, ain't nothing worse than competing for that last bit of milk that's in the refrigerator.
Right. Hey, I used to wake up early because I knew my dad was gonna get a hot breakfast, and if I was woke up early enough, I could get some of his. I could get the same of it. If you wait later, then you either get cold cereal or you might get some oatmeal.
Yeah.
My dad was gonna get the bacon, the eggs, the grits. So,
my dad was a breakfast cooker. He could cook the breakfast, and I learned from him on how to make good breakfast. Once I started making good breakfast as a teenager, he like, you got this now, son.
Yeah, it's on you.
Me out like, no way, I'm still young. I'm like, nah, you good, man. I took you up.
Hell yeah, nah, that's
funny,
my
mom didn't cook nothing. I don't think she could cook anything really. But my dad cooked everything. I mean, the only thing I remember her doing was boiling hot dogs. I remember that. She wasn't into cooking, but she worked too. So I get it. But man, I learned to cook. Man, she wasn't there. Man, I was cooking for me and my brother. Man, I make pancakes and eggs and all that shit. My brother, he still remembers that. He's like, man, I remember them pancakes you used to make. They was good as hell. I said, man, we had to survive. You learn some shit. You know where everything was made.
Another thing, people like this generation don't have the ingredients that our older generations had.
Yeah.
Like my grandmother made biscuits using lard and flour.
Yeah, they don't.
They don't even bother with that no more. Like
they don't even. They try not to tell because it was like, that was a little bad. We don't know.
What do y'all think would happen if something happened and knocked out all the cell phones all around the world at the same time?
Bro, Dawn Taylor did a sketch video on that. They were losing their minds with the power out, no internet, no phone.
No internet, no phone.
Hey, Steve, I mean, because I honestly think we will be okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna be okay because I got a grill.
I'm gonna be okay.
Our generation will be okay, but them Gen X's and them Gen Zers, bro.
Oh, shit. Oh, my God.
Hey, you gonna have some Golden Gate Bridge jumps and everything, man. Because I'm telling you, they ain't gonna be able to handle it.
I'll just pick up a comic book or omnibus and start reading, man.
Yeah. They won't be able to handle it.
I don't even watch regular TV no more. I don't need cable. Fuck that shit.
No, I cancel cable altogether.
And I don't really need all these streaming apps. Like, I'll probably have 2, 3 the most. Cancel them 3, get another 3. Cancel those 3, get another 3.
Outside of YouTube, only thing I watch on TV.
I watch YouTube. I got YouTube TV. That's what I got. That's what I got now.
The only thing on TV per se I watch is Street Outlaws. That's it. If I don't watch that, I can even catch that on YouTube. But I mean, I watch that during the week.
That's the Street Outlaws. They still doing that racing?
Yeah.
Man, I ain't watched that show in a long time.
Yeah.
They be battling over that shit.
I know
that money they mad.
Hey, that old with the straw hat still on there?
They have different ones now. there's like four different shows, and they're like back to back to back. After one season of one quit, it starts the next one of a different.
It's kind of like the Housewives. You know, you got some in L.A., you got some in New York, you got some in Nashville, Las Vegas. The Housewives everywhere. They every goddamn one.
Exactly.
My wife sees all that shit. I'm like, yo, crazy watching this shit. I ain't watching none of that.
When my wife be watching the Kardashians, I'd be like, God damn this shit. Oh God. So annoying.
No way, man. No way. Man.
So annoying.
G-Man, what's going on?
What's going on?
G-Man.
Oh, we've been on 2 hours. Man, I think Al just showed the little comic book, but that was it.
Yeah.
Al was like, I earned this 50 cents.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's get what you guys got going on, because I got to get something to eat.
I got to get finished my day.
That rights ran out.
Hey, Remo, are you going to be on the anniversary show?
I thought it was yesterday. I thought I missed it.
Nope.
No, we was off yesterday.
Oh, okay. So next week?
Nope. It's the 19th.
Okay, better, because I'm gonna be out of town next week. So yeah,
Matt's gonna be out of town taking pictures for like the next few weeks. So
yeah, okay.
Also the 19th. Yeah, that's Saturday after my birthday. That'll be after we go out.
Yeah, that should be 19th. Yeah, I should be able to be on there for sure. Yeah. Yeah, I'll definitely be on that. I was on Drunken Chat the other night. I may take a couple weeks off of that, and then come back on the 19th with that. Trying to wait for Mel to come back. He had to switch his work schedule, so he hasn't been on for a couple months. So.
Yeah, I was wondering like where Mel at. It's weird seeing Drunken Chat without Mel. I'm like,
I know. Yeah, they switched his work schedule, so he works nights now. So on the weekend, so. Friday night he has to work, so he goes in at like 9 p.m. So right when we start, he's going to work. So.
Me and VV talking to Corruptor this coming week.
Oh, that's cool.
All right.
Yeah. So that's what, and then me and Sean are gonna be, and Byron, if Byron can make it, we'll be talking about Fire and Ice, since Fire and Ice comes out this Wednesday. We'll talk Fire and Ice next Sunday at the same time we're doing this one. So.
Is it the same Fire and Ice, or is it a remastered, or is it?
No, it's the same Fire and Ice. It's just it's a comic book, but it's what is it? It's a continuation from the movie though.
Gotcha. Okay, so it is new then.
Yeah,
Fire and Ice, that was Ralph Bakshi, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, Ralph. Yep. Bacci and Frazetta. So, and then she went to the Bacci estate and then got the A-OK to actually do it. So that's why Dynamite has it now. So
nice.
Yep. So Sean's gonna be, and Byron are gonna be talking about it since it comes out on the 2nd, and we'll read it, tell you guys what we thought about it and stuff like that. So
yeah,
just be on the lookout.
I'll definitely watch the movie again.
Yeah, I'm watching the movie again before I even go. It's free on YouTube, so just yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right, what you got going on now?
Well, we're off on the Comic Call this week, but Larry and I have a new show called The X Factor. We will have a show this Saturday. No, not Saturday. This Wednesday night at 11.
Is it live?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
At what time?
At 11.
11 at night?
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Well, we work
to bed at 10:30.
Yeah,
I know.
I'm working while they on, so.
Yeah, we work late shifts, and Larry actually came up with the idea. He's like, man, we might as well do a show.
There's some people there'll be some people that do that. Yeah, a lot of people do that.
But we'll be talking about Photon and Ms. Marvel. If y'all don't know, those two characters are currently mutants now. And we're going to be talking about that and how there might be more because, Disney getting ready to start amping up this whole mutant thing. So that's what we'll be talking about this Wednesday.
You mean they're about to start screwing shit up?
Hopefully they won't, but you know,
screw with the powers. How about that? How about the powers stay the same?
Just figure them out. Like especially with Miss Marvel, just figure them out. Like,
I feel kind of indifferent about it. You know, matter of fact, if I'm just letting y'all know, if y'all looking to pick up, they officially named her mutant in the Hellfire Gala book that just came out, but that book is like $9.
Not surprised.
So yeah.
It'll be $275 in about 2 weeks,
probably. But I mean, if people catch wind that they officially call her, well, actually, it's crazy because she's half mutant, half inhuman. So,
but I thought she was reborn through Krakoa. Shouldn't she be straight mutant?
Well, this is how they explained it. She's an inhuman because her powers manifested from the Terrigen Mist. Right. However, she had a mutant gene that wasn't actually active when she hit the Terrigen Mist.
She should have died. She
didn't, because her mutant, and you're absolutely right, but the way they actually explained it was because her Latin mutant gene wasn't activated at the time she went through the Terrigen Mist, she was spared.
Oh yeah, let's just throw in the
that's so much. And I love her character, but they're just kind of like,
I'm with you, Remo, but you know, it's like, wow, y'all really did that. But
we'll probably forget it. We'll probably forget it in a couple of weeks and be okay with however her outcome is. But still, it's like,
depending on how the writer writes the next.
And then I heard they just did the same thing with the Beyonder. They just retconned his whole shit.
I don't know, but you know the girl that actually
Beyonder's Beyonder. The fuck you retcon him?
Well, the girl that actually played Miss Marvel in the show, she's writing the book now.
Yeah.
So
the comic?
Oh boy.
Yeah, she's writing the comic.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But see, they don't know her mutant gene. They don't know what her mutant ability is. So right now, she's just rocking off of her inhuman abilities. So they don't even know what her mutant power is.
Yeah. We'll see.
She could turn invisible.
To me, she's always been invincible.
Yeah. And
invisible, not invincible. I said invisible.
Invisible
and Mr. Fantastic. So
yeah. I mean, I like the character, but you know, they doing too much. But we're gonna be talking about it Wednesday. So
just figure it out.
All right.
Yep.
So, all right, guys. Well, we're gonna all of us are gonna get out of here.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Go ahead. All right.
I'll tell you after you go off.
All right.
All right.